Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Maverick Center. The Utah Grizzlies and the Alaska Aces once again. Regular season home finale with Grizzlies head coach and general manager Tim Branham. I'm Adrian Denny. Coach, 6-2 last night. That was a really dominating game by Utah, start to finish. And really, I think the difference from, a Tulsa game, a Wichita game, was the fact that the Grizzlies really controlled the action the entire time. Really didn't have any lapses that ended up in the back of the net, with the exception of the 2 goals, but it wasn't over a stretch of time that just added up.
No, yeah, I thought we played a pretty solid game. I think we've been doing that for a while now, that's for sure, controlling the pace and getting the majority of the scoring chances. The boys were able to put the puck in the net. That was the difference. I thought Alaska played hard, but obviously our depth was a lot too much to handle. So we got to come out with that same intensity and same fire and have the same result.
And the speed, really, as well, getting around their D-men and working in. The Grizzlies were rolling.
Yeah, obviously that's our strength to our team, right, is speed. So we got to put them in tough situations, put their defense in tough situations, and really put pressure on their goaltender by just throwing as many pucks to the net as possible. Fortunately, we were able to get a lot of scoring chances. We could have scored 4 or 5 goals there in the first period with the number of scoring chances we had, but their goalie made some good saves. But we got to go back-to-back here against a good team, a hard-working team, and we got to make sure we have the same effort.
3 games left in the regular season, finishing tonight here against Alaska, still looking to win that West Division, and it's still possible.
Yeah, right now you got 3 teams bidding for it, so you just got to take care of business, and everything else will take care of itself. So take it one game at a time, one period at a time, one shift at a time, and that's what we're focusing on.
Really liked it last night. Marco Wuya kind of gets in the middle of what happened at the end of the second period. You see Brian Moore dropping the gloves at home for the second time in 3 games, and you have guys like that are jumping in and getting on board with the team mentality in the sport of hockey. I really liked it.
You're exactly right. This team is they're fighting for each other, and at this time of season, if you don't have that, you're in big trouble, right? So come playoff time, you're going to be facing a lot of adversity, and the boys really stuck up for each other. They played hard because they want to win, and that's good to see from a coaching standpoint.
I think we've seen some really good goaltending over the last really several weeks here. And Lucas Hafner last night, he's a rookie out of Western Michigan. He made some big stops early, but you're going to get 40 shots in a game, and you're going to get 7 shots in 2 minutes. That's how you break through on a hot goalie.
Yeah, for sure. And he's a rookie, so that kind of pressure I'm sure got to him. I thought he played really well in that first period. We just kept coming at him, and he didn't get a whole lot of support there in front of him. So we just got to have, like we said, you just got to have that same effort. Continue to put pucks on no matter who they have in net today. So we got to shoot from everywhere, go to the net in layers so that we can get those rebounds. And goalies are good nowadays. They're going to stop that first shot, right? So if you don't have traffic, if you don't pick up the rebounds, you're going to have a tough time scoring. So we got to make sure we're doing those things.
We're talking in our last segment on the radio about how during the course of a season, you've just got to constantly be adding and enhancing and building off of what you see. You signed Eric Higbee, Marco Wuya, Mark Canton, Ryan Hayes, and now all of a sudden you haven't had to make really any adjustments because you have on the fly.
Yeah, obviously our team is deep, and a lot of guys that have been there before and been in those adverse situations. And as a coach, you got to constantly be aware of who's out there and how you can improve your team, and whether you should improve your team or just work with what you have. There's a lot of decisions that go into it, and sometimes you make the right one, sometimes you don't. But I like our team. I like our depth. I like our character. I like the ability that we have. And we can definitely make a run at it.
Tim, thanks.
Thank you.